I say from Bunce Road, throw your hands up. This that Bragg Boulevard world. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know when you're coming home. I say, uh, uh, uh. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know when you're coming home. Yo, Jermaine, what's the word? I got a new number, delete that old one. By now, I'm sure you must have heard about how I got jammed up and had to sit some. It's nothing though, I did longer biz. This was a quick one. Cause I know it's be playing victim, begging you for big sums of dough when income's low. That ain't my style, it'll never be. To me, you'll always be my dog, not a celebrity. And plus, you did enough, wild me bands way back when it was rough. Last night when it was dusk, ran into Jizzle at Cross Creek. You know how he be moving like he in a rush. Told him to come through to the crib over at Hangmount Hills. We sat in my living room, but then we lit a Dutch. I ain't even know that he smoked like that. Drank a few beers, it's been years since we joked like that. Yo, I seen Brina on the gram, she don't post like that, but she's still bad. One of the baddest bitches the Ville had. Lot of these hoes falling off, and it's real sad how time can rob us of our best days as we slave for peasant wage with no nest egg. Save for rainy days. But anyways, what's up? I thought about you, holla at me, I would love to catch up. I know you busy, but you in my prayers. God bless you in your affairs. Be aware, cause real ones is rare, dog. Safety. 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 I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know when you're coming home. Safety. Safety. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know when you're coming home. What's up, chat? Hey, bro, what's going on? I feel no way when you don't respond, dog. I know your heart and I know our bond. I know a lot is on your plate and more is on your mind. But still, I hit you time to time when you crossing mine. I heard that Big Mall died, and though I couldn't tell you the cause, I know fentanyl's been leaving brothers cross-eyed and things. Can't tell what's killing more people, drugs or crossfire. When moms cry, it's a shame. As of late, I seen an uptick in motorcades, but not for the president. These processions is for the negligent. So I don't care to hang out. These younger fellas even quicker than I was to bang out. Oh shit, forgot to say I got a daughter now. Here's a picture, she's starting to look more like a father now. Ugh. We put on your songs to calm it down. It's wild how just the sound of your voice brought a smile. Dog, I'm proud. You made it out of this bitch. Few things are better when somebody from the bottom get rich. Though I know it brings its own set of problems. Most of the city love you, though a couple seem jealous of your stardom. Like, what's up with old buddy that's making songs about you? Was about to punish him vicious, but then I thought about you. And what you would say might tell me to chill, but he violating for real. Let me know when you coming back to the Ville, dog. Safety. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know when you're coming home. Hit me back when you get the chance. So many of our peers passed away through the years. My appreciation for airs in my lungs has been enhanced. Yo, Quay passed last night for medical conditions that was too advanced. For doctors to intervene, they couldn't do a thing. They said he dwindled away until his size was that of a figurine. They it seemed just like a mystery. Some say it was acquired immune deficiency syndrome. We been known what Teamy acknowledged. Since we was kids, he lived in the closet. But that changed soon as he went to college. Up there wildin' at A&T, running with fruity types, thick in the booty types, tight pants, switching their hips, painting their nails. So brothers from the Ville had to distance ourselves. He felt away. Remember, he was beefing with me. That's when he moved to the A, I guess so he could be free. But years later, I heard they seen him walking on Bragg at 2 a.m. with a lace front, dressing in drag. I shook my head. But still, I began to feel bad. It's like his lifestyle was blocking all the love that we had. We turned our backs on him. Some of us called him a, nah, times change. I know that's wrong. Now that we grown. I wish I could apologize because we did it wrong. Man, why I feel like recently people ain't living long. Rest in peace to your boy Filthy. I heard about that too. Last summer, a lot of brothers had got murdered at the Blue. Shit was wild, but anyhow, just reaching out, bearing bad news infused with what I'm thinking about. Here go the obituary. And just in case, here's a program attached to give you the time and place. It's that funeral home off of merch, the one adjacent to that used car lot where I copped that Ford Escape. I know fame make that shit hella awkward to be at wakes, but I bet it mean a lot to his family to see your face. If you can make it home, the viewing is on Thursday, funeral on Friday, by plane or by highway, yo, safety. I got it down, chat. I think I know the words. Yo, what's up, Milk? What's up, Milk? I didn't feel like going on the starting soon screen and putting music on, so I figured instead I would just recite Safety by J. Cole in its entirety. How we doing today, everybody? Man, what a great song. What a great song. I pretty much know all the words to 39 intro as well. I'm going to get there with 2.6. I'm going to get there with most of the album at some point, to be honest. I mean, it's been out, what, 2.5 weeks? Closer to 3 weeks, I guess. But I'm getting those words down. I am listening to that shit. I still been bumping the Baby Keem that we listened to on stream on Friday, or Thursday, depending on what time zone you're in. But shit, tomorrow we're probably gonna have 2 streams again, chat. We're probably gonna have a regular stream where we do whatever the fuck, most likely Cobblemon, to be honest. But then at midnight Eastern, we're switching over to just Twitch again, like we did last week, because the new Bruno Mars album comes out. But tomorrow, I think we're going to focus on Pokemon-related stuff. So even if we're not on Cobblemon, we'll talk Pokemon, maybe do Pokemon-related tier lists. We're going to make a bingo card for the Pokemon Presents that's going to be on Friday morning, which we're going to stream live 9 a.m. Eastern Friday morning. We're going to react to it live, so be there. We're going to make a bingo card for what we think is going to happen in it, the stream before. And shit, we might play some Legends EA, maybe, if we're not on Cobblemon. We haven't played that on stream in a while. I feel like the day before Pokemon Day would be reasonable. I also have very high hopes that Pokemon Champions is going to shadow drop on Pokemon Day after the Presents happens. If that does happen, after the Presents and after looking into the information about the stuff that's revealed, we are going to play Champions that morning on stream until I have class. And then later that day, we're probably going to play it on stream with Nate. So be there. And maybe MJ as well. So that's the first time I have like a pretty well planned and advanced schedule for what's going to happen for the next couple of days. So stay tuned for that if you like the Pokemon content. We're probably going to do, I don't know, if we don't hop straight into Cobblemon, we'll probably do just some talking about Pokemon stuff right now because I'm just in a Pokemon mood. I mean, Cobblemon is kind of the biggest plan for the stream, so it's already Pokemon related. So I feel like that shouldn't come as much of a surprise. Whew. I'm very excited for Pokemon Day. Very confident Champions is going to come out. And I'm very confident... Oh, excuse me. I'm very confident we're going to hear about... What's it called? Gen 10. And we're going to get a release date. Those are my predictions for what's going to go down. So if anybody even cares a little bit about the Pokemon content, please... be excited. Also, again, Bruno Mars tomorrow. We're doing another music stream. Yeah, I heard about that too. Last summer, a lot of brothers had got murdered at the Blue. Shit was wild, but anyhow, just reaching out. Also, chat, Pokemon did this thing where they made Instagram stickers for every Pokemon. So you can make like your team of 6. So of course I obliged. If you guys want to look at mine, here it is. That you could notice the number 6 slot I'm not particularly confident in. I really don't know which of those Pokemon I like the most in the 6 slot, but from left to right, it's like top is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5th favorite Pokemon, and then these guys are all kind of tied for 6. So of course you know how I am for Alligator, my king, and then Charizard's always been my 2nd favorite. And Mega Charizard X I think is the best design thing in the entire Pokemon franchise. Personally, I love Mega Charizard X, so I figured I'd put it in that form. Greninja, of course. Haxorus, love it. Dragapult, love it. Tyrantrum, Dragonite, Golisopod, love them. And we have most of these guys in Cobblemon, actually. We just need a Charizard and a Greninja. So hopefully we'll get them soon. But yeah, chat, if you guys are interested in making these of your own, you can literally just go to Pokemon's Instagram. they have this little format for you to add yours. And then when you go to stickers, you just search Pokemon 30 and then the Pokemon's name like it is over here. It's pretty cool. I showed it to Nate and MJ. I don't think either... no, MJ did one. I don't think Nate did one, though. But I encouraged him to. I think he should. MJ might be joining us later this stream, but no level of confidence in that because he said he wasn't home, and I said, little later session? Later type shit? And then he was like, maybe. So, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully he hops on. I don't love... I still love Cobblemon, but I don't love it as much gaming solo. So, yeah. Forgot to say I got a daughter now. Here's a picture. She's starting to look just like a father now. I gotta starting stream closer to 7. Wasn't gonna happen today. My grandparents have been visiting me for the past handful of days, so I've been spending time with them. Ugh. I've also been swamped with fucking schoolwork this entire semester. It's why I wasn't really quick to get back into streaming daily. I know I didn't stream yesterday, but I've been streaming essentially daily. It took me a while to get back to that groove this semester, like in January, because I haven't caught a break really the entire semester. I've had shit to do nonstop. I finish one thing, 2 more things show up. It's been really annoying. It's like a hydra. Some say it was acquired immune deficiency syndrome. We've been known with Teamy acknowledged since we was kids. He lived in the closet, but things changed soon as he went to college. Up there wildin' at A&T, running with fruity types, dicking the booty types, tight pants, switching they hips, painting they nails. Shout out J. Cole. Yo, Cole, if you're watching this, I fuck with you. Let's collab. Type. Anyway, chat. Does anybody have any ideas of shit that we could do before hopping on Cobblemon? I'm not too keen on just ripping it instantly. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I don't know. Should I do like a favorite Pokemon picker thing? Maybe I could do like the types one. I've done it before on stream a couple of times, but we could do that. That could actually be fun. Favorite Pokemon by type. Ultimate favorite Pokemon picker. Yeah, fuck it. Let's run it, chat. We'll do this first. Okay. Gen 1 normal type. Ooh. See, I'm a big fan of Snorlax. Probably bigger fan of Ditto. And I do like Pidgeot a lot as well. I'm going to go Ditto, though. Fire, Charizard. Water. Fucking Christ. Blastoise versus Gyarados. Okay, we're skipping for now. Venusaur. We're also going to try to not double up on types. I did that last time I did this on stream, so we're going to change it. I think I'm going to go with Raichu. Ice is definitely Lapras. Fighting is Poliwrath. Poison is probably Gengar, but I'm going to pick Gengar for Ghost, so... I'm not mad at putting Nidoking. I do like what's it called? I do like Venusaur more than Nidoking, but I already have Venusaur for grass. So we'll go Nidoking. Actually, I don't even know if I do like Venusaur more than Nidoking. I might like Nidoking more than Venusaur. Ground. Let's see. What are our options for rock? I can't even see all of them. Okay, maybe full screening this was a bad idea. Oh no, full screening it doesn't make a difference. Okay. It's just fucked up. Whatever. Okay. All right, let's skip for a second. Flying, we'll do Gyarados, which means we could do Blastoise here. I know this is Golem. And that's Gengar, that's Dragonite. Steel is going to be Magnemite. Psychic is easily slow, bro. Bug is definitely Scyther. Dark, we're going to leave blank because there isn't one. Fairy. Out of these guys, I don't know if it's Jigglypuff or Wigglytuff. Probably Wigglytuff because of TCG Pocket. Starters Charizard. Gimmick form is Mega Charizard X, obviously. Legendary is... I don't know if I'm a Mew or a Mewtwo guy. We'll go with Mewtwo. Favorite I already know is Charizard. Okay, so for Rock and Ground, I don't really know who to put. My runner-up for Rock would be Onix. I think Onix would be my runner-up for Ground as well, to be honest. Or Nidoking. Alright, we'll put Golem there, and then we'll put Onix here. Gen 2, normal type. Man, between Dunsparce and Furret, that is really, really difficult. Does Dunsparce win for normal types in Gen 9? I'm going to say it does, because I don't really know if I'm too keen on counting Blood Moon or Ursaluna. Because that's really a... Ursaluna's a Gen 8 Pokemon. Right? But Blood Moon Ursaluna is Gen 9. I don't know. I love Furret. And I love Dunsparce. We'll hold off on that for now. For Fire type, welcome back, Milk. We're doing my favorite Pokemon picker of each type in each generation because I'm in a Pokemon mood because Pokemon Day is soon. And then we're probably going to hop on Cobblemon. Were you here when I gave the rundown on what the plan was for the next couple of days of streams? Because I am not opposed to recounting it if you would like. Obviously for alligators, my favorite water type in Gen 2. Grass, it's still Meganium. I like Jumpluff a lot, but it's Meganium. Very starter heavy on these. Okay, for electric type, I do like Ampharos a lot. I do like Lantern a lot, but I love Raikou. I'm gonna do legendaries, because there are some legendaries that I do really like. But yeah, Milk, if you want the rundown of what the itinerary is for tomorrow and the following day, let me know. I did give it to whoever else was lurking in Twitch and YouTube when you were gone. Oh, unless you were here. If you were here, obviously I don't have to say it again. But if you weren't, I wouldn't mind reiterating. For normal, I'll go Swinub. Fighting is easily Heracross. Poison. We'll go Crobat. Ground is easily Steelix. Oh, also, I'm not double dipping on any Pokemon for this. So even though Charizard is my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon, I'm not putting it for Fire and Flying. Why not the Evo of Swinub? I don't love Piloswine. I do love its final evolution. Mamoswine. But Mamoswine is a Gen 4 Pokemon. That's actually my favorite Ice type is Mamoswine. But it didn't get that evolution until Gen 4. Alright, favorite Flying type is... I like Jumpluff a lot. I like Gligar a lot. I love Ho-Oh. I like Skarmory a lot. Yeah, so it gets confusing with the Pokemon that evolve later, because like Onix is over here in Gen 1, but Steelix is in Gen 2, because it didn't get the evolution until Gold and Silver. I love Natu. I really love Natu. But I don't like it more than a Ho-Oh. Yeah, it's Ho-Oh. Psychic is... Psychic's probably Natu. Bug will do Scizor. I do like Scizor a lot. Probably not more than Heracross, but Heracross already won for fighting. Rock is going to be an easy Tyranitar. But which runner-up is better? Okay, so do I like Shuckle more? Or do I like Umbreon more? I like Shuckle more, probably. So we'll do Shuckle for Rock and Tyranitar for Dark. Ghost, Mischievous is the only one. Dragon, Kingdra's the only one. Although Mischievous I don't care about. Kingdra I absolutely love. Ah. Wooper. We'll do Steelix here. Fairy, we can go Azumarill. There's no Dark type in Gen 1? No. So Dark and Steel didn't exist in Gen 1, but Magnemite and Magneton were given Steel when it was added in Generation 2. No Gen 1 Pokemon were retroactively given the Dark type. So the only ones that are here are just like non-existent Pokemon, like Missing No and the Ghost. Those don't actually have types, so I don't like that they put them there. Honestly, I didn't notice that till I did this for the first time either. Favorite starters, obviously, for Alligator. Gimmick form. Oh, fuck. Mega Steelix, Mega Scizor, Mega Feraligatr. Shit. It's probably either Mega Steelix or Mega Feraligatr. You'd go for Ampharos. Mega Ampharos is pretty sick. Hold on. I'm gonna go back and reference my Mega Evolution tier list that I made on stream. I did have Steelix. Yeah, I had Steelix above Feraligatr by a pretty considerable margin. I don't know if I'm gonna stand on that though. I think Mega Steelix is probably better. But I do love Mega Feraligatr. Here's the thing. If Mega Feraligatr was always like this, with the hood partially covering, Mega Feraligatr wins, which means it's kind of design-wise, it's better. It just needs to be positioned differently. You know what I'm saying? Like the sprite work makes it look that cool. I'm gonna give it to Mega Feraligatr. Low key glaze, but Mega Steelix could be it. Raikou is my favorite legendary, and my favorite Pokemon obviously is Feraligatr. I can't lie to myself. I can't lie to myself. Okay, we got to go back to normal. Still between Furret and Dunsparce. Man, I love Dunsparce. But I love Furret. Dunsparce is so goofy. Furret is so cute. And Dunsparce has such a funny evolution, too. Why not Ursaring? I've never been a big fan of Ursaring. I only out of that entire evolutionary line, I only really like Blood Moon Ursaluna, but I love Blood Moon Ursaluna. I think it makes Ursaluna way cooler than it was, and Ursaluna was already decent. I'm going Dunsparce. All right, Gen 3 chat. Gen 3 normal type. Low-key a whack lineup of normal types. Can I be honest? Out of these, it's between Exploud, Swablu, and Kecleon, probably. I'd probably go Swablu. Gen 3 is your favorite. Let's see if we agree on any of these. Fire type is probably Blaziken. Water type. I like Whiscash. I like Wailord a lot. I like Ludicolo a lot. I like Sharpedo a lot. I love Swampert. I love Melodic. I love Spheal and Celio. Not a huge Walrein guy. We'll skip water for now. Grass, shit. I love Cacturn, super underrated. I love Breloom, but it's definitely Sceptile. Electric, we'll go Manectric. Ice is definitely Spheal. Fighting is probably Breloom. A lot of good options for water type. Yeah, there's so many water types in general, too. Poison, we're going Seviper. Ground. It's got to be Flygon. I don't know if I like Flygon more than Swampert. I do love Flygon, though. Flying, I mean, shit. I'm doing legendaries. I can't lie to myself. It's Rayquaza. Actually, let's look at the dragons. Are there any dragons here I like more than Rayquaza? Not really. There's Salamence. I like Ninjask a lot too, but I've become a Salamence believer recently, and now I like it a lot. Why Spheal not the final Evo? Because Spheal is just super cute. I think Spheal's super cute. I think Celio's super cute, and I think Walrein's kind of ugly. It's kind of supposed to be, but I'm not a huge Walrein fan. I like Spheal. Spheal's adorable. And Celio I also think is very cute. I like Celio quite a bit, actually. All right, so we're going to go... Shit. Yeah, we'll put Salamence for Dragon, actually. And we'll do Rayquaza for Flying. Or we'll do it the other way around, because Rayquaza is really a Dragon type. Come on. Psychic, it's got to be Metagross. I don't think there's really any competition here, to be honest. I know there are a lot of Gardevoir believers. I'm not one of them. I think Gardevoir's fine. But... yeah, I'm just picking them off design preferences. Bug, this is... okay. I might be, like, the only person ever where this is, like, really difficult because I like two of these a lot, especially because the two of these are Shedinja and Armaldo. I'm gonna see what the rock competition is, though. Okay, yeah, I like Aggron more than Armaldo. Fuck! What's the ghost-type competition? Okay, I like Dusclops a lot, not even close to as much as Shedinja, so I'll do Shedinja for Ghost, and then I could do Armaldo for Bug. What about that for Steel? Oh, shit, that's a good point. Aggron for Steel. Oh, hell no. Alright, wait a minute. So I could get away with Dusclops, because I like Dusclops a lot. And then I could do Shedinja for Bug. And then I could do Armaldo for Rock. And then I could do Aggron for Steel. I low-key might even take Aggron over Metagross, personally. I love Aggron. Yeah, I like that, because then I get to include Dusclops, which I think is a Pokemon that I've recently grown appreciation for as well. Dark... shit. I mean, it's between Sharpedo and Cacturn. I definitely like Sharpedo more, though. Let's go back to water and see. So we got... Swampert, Ludicolo, Wailord are the ones that are really competing right now. I think it might be another three-peat on the starters, though. I don't think I like any of these guys more. See, it becomes a lot harder when I am allowing myself to double up. For example, having Charizard in Fire and Flying, because it's my favorite Pokemon in that generation. But... shit. I do still like Whiscash, but I'm not surprised that Whiscash isn't going to end up making this list. I like Wailord a lot. It's going to be Swampert. It's going to be Swampert. Call it Glaze, but the starters are cooking. Fairy, I'll still go with Gardevoir. Gardevoir's still cool. Starter is always going to be Sceptile. Gimmick form has to be Mega Rayquaza. What new competition is there from from ZA? There's... Chimecho and Absol Z, and that's it. Damn, those are the only Gen 3 Pokemon that got Megas, and they were both in the DLC. That's kind of wicked. And no Flygon Mega. Yeah, it's definitely Mega Rayquaza, but I would say Mega Aggron and Mega Metagross are a good competition. And Mega Sceptile, but Mega Rayquaza, come on. Legendary, it's Rayquaza. And my favorite Pokemon in... shit, what's my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon? Fucking Christ. It might be Aggron, low-key. But it also might be Sceptile. Oh, this is okay. This is the first time where like the generation itself is really hard. I was always going Sceptile every time I did this in the past, but Aggron and Metagross are up there. High, high, high up there for me. Jesus Christ, chat. I don't even know. There's an argument to be made that it's Rayquaza, but I think I'd probably still take Sceptile and Aggron over Rayquaza. I also do a special place for Armaldo and Shedinja as well. Shit, Sceptile versus Aggron is crazy. Milk, what would you go between Sceptile and Aggron? Who would you pick? Personally, obviously, I'm not gonna let that change my take, but you would pick Sceptile. See, every time I've done this in the past, I pick Sceptile, and I have a Sceptile that I've had for a very, very long time in the mainline Pokemon games that I'm very attached to. So I think that's bringing in a bit of that kind of bias, which I guess is valid. I mean, there's one of the main reasons for Alligator's been my favorite Pokemon for like my whole life is because Totodile was my first Pokemon ever that I played through a game with. So there's that, but I'm also thinking about like just Aggron as a concept is so fucking sick. I think it shit, chat. I don't want to commit to either of them. I'm going Aggron. Alright, Gen 4, normal type. This is pretty easy. I think Arceus is a close second, but I'm going to go Staraptor. Fire, it's going to be a starter again. It's Infernape. Water, I think this is the first time a starter doesn't get it, because I'm definitely going to take Floatzel or Palkia over Empoleon. I'll probably go Floatzel. Grass type is pretty easily Torterra, though. I used to be a Luxray guy. Staraptor not for flying? Actually, good point. Let's see what the competition is. No, Staraptor not for flying. We'll get there, though. All right, this used to be, I used to be Luxray guy through and through. Now, this is definitely between Magnezone and Electivire for me. Two Pokemon that I really love, that I've grown appreciation for on the more recent side, over the course of the past, like, 5 or so years. I'm going to go Electivire. Ice Mamoswine. Let's see what the ground competition looks like. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that call. Fighting is probably Toxicroak. Poison's also high-key Toxicroak. Okay, we'll go Lucario. Because I don't think Lucario is going to win Steel. No, it's not. And then Poison will go Toxicroak. Ground is definitely Garchomp. Let's look at Dragon. It's still Garchomp, but... yeah, we'll do Garchomp here. I think that'll work out nicely. Flying... I'm going to go Gliscor. I love Gliscor. See, I like Toxicroak more than Lucario. But I'm not doubling up. Like, normally when I would do this on stream, I would double up, and it would look like this. Because Toxicroak would win both types. Because it's my favorite fighting type. It's also my favorite poison type. Because it's easily in my top 5 Gen 4 Pokemon. At least off the top of my head. I don't know if that's the case anymore, but it had been, or has been for a very long time. Psychic type. See, there's 2 standouts. Gallade's one of them. I like Gallade a lot. I'm going Chingling. I like Chingling a lot. I think Chingling's very cute. It's one of my favorite baby Pokemon. Bug types. Probably Yanmega. Okay, we're gonna go Rhyperior. I don't know if I like Rhyperior more than Bastiodon, but I think Bastiodon will be able to take Steel. Ghost is pretty easily Giratina. Dragon. Low-key? Wait. Okay, hold on. Dark is probably Spiritomb. Steel. All right, this is going to work out nicely to get as many Pokemon on the board as possible. Steel, we're going to go Magnezone. Ground, we're going to go Rhyperior. Rock, we're going to go Bastiodon. Dragon, we're going to go Garchomp. Fairy, we'll go Togekiss. Can't even see the options anymore. Oh, shit. Good point. Let's, I'll turn the face cam off when we get to that side of the screen. Here, I'll show you what the options were. How far was it till you could see them? All right, we'll go back a little bit. Okay, so that's what they were for Bug. That's what they were for Rock. That's Ghost. That's Dragon. Wait, BRB. Okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna fill my water bottle real quick, so I will also be right back. All right. Water required, chat. I'll turn my webcam back on while we wait for what's it called? Fucking Milk to come back. Back. All right. Good timing. All right, I will hide the webcam again. Okay. These were our options for Dragon. These were our options for Dark. These were our options for Steel. Fairy. Starter. Torterra. Gimmick form. Interesting. All right, hold on. I think there are some of the options being blocked. There aren't. Okay, I'm just a wrong idiot. Yeah, most people are Infernape people or Infernape evolutionary line people. I'm a Torterra guy through and through. This is easily Mega Garchomp, though. Mega Garchomp's one of my favorite Mega Evolutions. Legendary, easily Giratina. Okay, I'm gonna do Altered Form, because why not? And my favorite Pokemon from Generation 4, Toxicroak, I think, has been dethroned. I think it's definitely Garchomp. Mega Lucario, Mega Garchomp, yeah, that's fair. Gen 5, a lot of good normal types, and by that I mean not really any, except for Braviary. I guess I could put my webcam back on. Fire. Shit. It's probably Emboar. Let me look at fighting, though. Okay, fighting is easily Emboar, so we'll put Emboar in for fighting. Let's look at Ghost. All right, let's skip that for now. Water is shit. It's between Samurott and Caracosta. Yeah, Reshiram is pretty fucking awesome. I love the legendaries in this generation, but I do also love just a lot of the Pokemon, like Darmanitan and Chandelure. There's a lot of competition. I'll probably go Samurott. Grass? Damn, it's actually kind of a weak batch of grass types. What the fuck? It's probably like Lilligant or Whimsicott. Oh, no. It's definitely Ferrothorn. Electric is definitely Electros. Although Zekrom is like... Whew. Man. Zekrom. Ice, I mean, come on. It's Kyurem. Specifically Black Kyurem is my favorite. Poison. I mean, yeah, it's definitely Scolipede. What about Bug? Okay, Bug has some other good ones. Ground is it's Crocodile, but what does the dark competition look like? Okay, okay. We'll go Crocodile for ground. Flying. Hmm. Hmm. Flying and Psychic, it's probably Sigilif for both. But I guess it comes down to, do I like Reuniclus more or Archeops? Probably Archeops. So we'll go Archeops for flying, Sigilif for Psychic. Noivern is Gen 6. Really, I'm not a big Amalga fan. I haven't seen too many Amalga enthusiasts. Alright, I'll put the webcam away again so we could see the options. And here it's probably gonna be Escavalier. Rock. It's between. Okay, I already put Archeops for something, so it's definitely between Gigalith and Caracosta. I'll go Gigalith. Ghost. Shit, it's probably Golurk, which means I should probably put Chandelure for fire. But do I like Chandelure more than Reshiram? I'll have to think about that. Dragon, Haxorus, easy. Dark. Shit, between Zoroark and Hydreigon is tough, but we're gonna go Hydreigon. Steel. I'm not mad at putting Genesect. Fairy, we'll go Whimsicott instead of Cottony. Starter is Emboar. And then, okay, let's look over here again. We don't have Reshiram or Zekrom on here. I can't not put Electros, because I've considered Electros my favorite electric type for a long time. But, like, just because I don't like saying my favorite Pokemon or my favorite Pokemon of a type is a legendary. Because I don't know, I have, like, the fantasy of, like, oh, if Pokemon are real, I wouldn't have fucking Zekrom, I'd have an Electros. But damn, do I love Zekrom. Yeah, man, that's how I've been approaching it since I was a kid, and I kind of just can't shake that. Because, man, I love Chandelure. But this is different, because I can confidently put Electros over Zekrom, although Zekrom is probably top 3 legendary Pokemon for me. I can't confidently put Chandelure over Reshiram. At the same time, though, I kind of can't confidently... shit. I can confidently put Haxorus over Zekrom. That's for sure. Haxorus is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. It's top 5. It's my 4th favorite Pokemon ever. All right, we're gonna go Chandelure. We're gonna go Chandelure. Gimmick form. Shit. It's between Mega Golurk and Mega Electros for sure. It's gotta be Mega Golurk, right? Not Mega Golurk and Mega Electros. Mega Golurk and Mega Scolipede. It's definitely Mega Golurk, though. Favorite legendary is Kyurem. And my favorite Pokemon in Gen 5 is Haxorus. Alright, webcam can come back again. Gen 6! Normal type. Heliolisk. Any other... Damn. Whack-ass competition for Heliolisk. Heliolisk clears in both categories. Fire type. Delphox versus Talonflame. I'd probably go Delphox. I think its Mega puts it over the edge. Favorite water type is definitely Greninja, but let's see what Dark looks like. There's no competition in Dark. We're going to put Greninja in Dark. And then for water, we'll put Clowitzer. I actually like Clowitzer a lot, so I'm happy about that. It's definitely Chestnut. I do like Trevenant a lot as well. Fighting is negative competition, though, so we'll go Chestnut for fighting. And then for grass, we could do Trevenant. Electric. Bro, I don't even want to put Dedenne. I'm double dipping. It's my stream. I get to pick the rules. I tried typing and accidentally skipped to the next video. Whoops. We're double dipping on this because I don't really care about Dedenne at all. Heliolisk just clears. I'll probably go Aurorus for ice. Poison. It's crazy there's only one, so it doesn't really feel like it counts, but Dragalge is a really sick Pokemon, so it really does. Ground type, it's so obviously Zygarde. Flying type, it's so obviously Noivern, although Yveltal is crazy. Psychic, it's Hoopa. Bug, I guess it's Vivian. Where's my favorite Vivian? There it is. Rock, it's Tyrantrum. Ghost, it's Aegislash. And then Dragon. This actually works out nicely because this is a crazy batch of Dragon types. My favorite one of them is actually Tyrantrum. But we put it for Rock. We put Noivern for Flying. We put Dragalge for Poison. So we can put Goodra in. And I do love Goodra, so that works out really nicely. It's a W list so far. I appreciate it. If anybody watching is interested in doing this and sending it to me to look at. Oh shit, I just realized. I keep forgetting that I block shit. So here, I'll you could pause the video, pause the VOD if you want to see what these were. There. Anyway, I think I have a channel that, yeah, in the memes channel. If anybody's interested in sending me, I would totally be down to look through them. Anyway, Steel. We're double dipping again, but we'll do the other form of Aegislash. Because Aegislash wins so easily in both of its categories. Fairy. Man. It's either Florges or Sylveon, but I did double dip twice in this generation. It's because this is the smallest generation of Pokemon. There's like 72 Pokemon in Gen 6. So like there's not a lot of competition. Oh, honestly, wait, I'm tripping. It's Xerneas. It's definitely Xerneas. Starter, obviously Greninja. Gimmick form? Okay, so since all of these other ones are like a mega evolution of a Pokemon from this generation, I'm only going to count gimmick forms of Gen 6 Pokemon. So, what are our options under that idea? Diancie, Chestnut, Delphox, Greninja, Pyro, blah, 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 blah. There's an easy top three. And the easy top three is Dragalge, Greninja, and Chestnut. But I don't know. It's between Dragalge and Chestnut for me. Yeah, the Kalos starters, the Gen 6 starters, got Mega Evolutions in Legends EA. I played through the whole game on stream. The VODs are up, but I mean, I'm not going to act like I won't suggest watching it, but it is obviously an incredibly long amount of watching. But yeah, they added a lot of new megas in the new game that came out this October. I'm going to refer back to my Mega Evolutions tier list. On this tier list, I had Mega Chestnut right above Mega Dragalge. And you know what? I think that's the right call. I think Mega Chestnut is the right call. Favorite legendary is definitely Zygarde. Although I do love Hoopa. And my favorite Pokemon from Gen 6, it's Greninja. Gen 7, normal type. Oof. Shit. I do like Drampa a lot, but it's Silvally. It's definitely Silvally. Fire type. I like Turtonator a lot. I like Salazzle a lot. I don't know if I like them as much as Incineroar. I'll have to come back to that. Water type, it's Golisopod, but well, I guess we could put Golisopod for water, and then we could do like Vikavolt for bug. Yeah, Golisopod for water. We'll do Vikavolt for bug. I guess I'll just keep my webcam off because I'm gonna keep forgetting. Grass is pretty easily Decidueye. Electric is gonna be Zeraora. Although I do like Alolan Golem a lot. Ice, Alolan Ninetales. Fighting. Mmm. Mmm. It is Komodo, but I don't know if I want to put Komodo there or for Dragon. I don't think I want to put it for Dragon. We'll put Komodo for fighting. Poison. It is Naganadel. Do I count Ultra Necrozma? I don't know if I should. Oh, definitely not, considering Necrozma is just going to win in this category anyway. You like Beware? I used to be a bigger fan of Beware than I am now. Okay, so if that's the case, then I can totally get away with Naganadel and Dragon. Although I do really like Drampa. Drampa's not going to make it the cut, unfortunately. Spent a lot of time shiny hunting Drampa in Legend ZA, and Drampa actually got a Mega Evolution in ZA. Beware is really funny. It was really funny in the anime. Okay, I guess this comes down to, do I like Drampa or Salazzle more? If you asked me this a year ago, I'd probably say Salazzle without a shadow of a doubt. But now that Drampa has a Mega and I've used Drampa a lot, I kind of have a soft spot for it. But they both have amazing shinies. I'll hold off on it for now. Ground. I'm not counting the Zygarde forms. I'm just not doing all that. Used to be a Mudsdale fan. I do not like Mudsdale very much anymore. I'll go Palisand, I guess. Flying. I'll go Toucanon. I like Toucanon quite a bit. I think it's very underrated. Rock. Oh, Lycanroc for sure. Ghost. Alright, we already put Decidueye, so I'm very fine with putting Delmise in for Ghost. I like Delmise a lot. Why did you stop liking Mudsdale? I don't know why I liked it in the first place, to be honest. It's kind of just like, meh. It's a little boring to me now. I don't know. Dark. Guzzlord's pretty sick, but I do think this is a pretty easy win for Incineroar, which means for Fire, we can put Salazzle, which means for Poison, we could put Naganadel, which means for Dragon, we could put Drampa, which I'm actually pretty happy about. Steel, it's got to be Melmetal. Fairy. See, this is another easy win for Ninetales. Like, I guess I could just, I don't really want to double up again. Could be Rabombi, could be Tapu Koko. Honestly, though, I'll just give this to Sandslash and then give this to Ninetales. See, Mimikyu is another one of the ones where, like, I think it's cool, but I think the hype is, like, a little much. Starter, we're going to go to Decidueye. Gimmick form. Oh, fuck. You're going to make me pick between Mega Golisopod and Ultra Necrozma? It's got to be Ultra Necrozma, but that's not even fair. Favorite legendary? It's Necrozma. Is it Necrozma or is it Zeraora? It's probably Necrozma. But I do love Zeraora. Ooh, actually, it might be Silvally, low-key. It's Necrozma. And my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon's Golisopod. I mean, I fucking... I got one right here. So. Alright, 2 more gens. And then we do the favorites of the whole types. Alright, this is easily Hisuian Zoroark. I don't know if this goes to Hisuian Typhlosion or Hisuian Arcanine. Let's see. Let's look at Ghost real quick. Yeah, this is easily going to be Dragapult for Ghost, so this is going to stay. Actually, does Dragapult go for Dragon or Ghost? Let's see. Because it's an easy win either way. I guess this way I could give it to Hisuian Typhlosion. I do like Cursula. Underrated. Runerigus also underrated. Basculegion, though. That's Cleavor. Then I guess here we could go Hisuian Arcanine. And then here we could go Basculegion. And then here we could go Hisuian Typhlosion. Wow, not a lot of competition for water. Yeah, I like Scorch actually a lot. I just don't think it comes even remotely close to my peak Pokemon in Gen 8 of its two types. Cleavor clears, and I just love Typhlosion, and I like Hisuian Typhlosion almost as much as its base form, so... Urshifu, yeah, I'm low-key thinking it's between Urshifu and Inteleon. I like Inteleon a decent amount, but I'm thinking it's going to end up being Urshifu. Yeah, it's Urshifu. Grass is probably Appleton. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm not going to go Appleton. I'm going to go Hisuian Decidueye. But man, Rillaboom is so tough too. Okay, I might change my mind. We'll see. Electric is easily Toxtricity. Ice. I do love Zen Mode Galarian Darmanitan, but I don't even count it for real because it's so useless. That is not a G-Max form. Whatever. I'll give it to Hisuian Avalugg. I like Hisuian Avalugg a lot. Fighting, it's gonna be Surfetched. Poison, it's Galarian Slowbro. Out of these, it's definitely Runerigus. Flying, Corviknight. Come on now. What competition is there for Steel though? Oh, there's negative competition for Steel. What other flying types are there? None that I really care about like at all. Except for I guess I like Galarian Moltres a lot, and I like Hisuian Braviary a lot. We'll put Corviknight here, and we'll do Galarian Moltres for flying. Psychic. I mean, it's high key Galarian Slowbro again, but I guess we could move things around. I do love Eternatus, so we'll give it that, and then we'll move Galarian Slowbro here. Dark type. It's 100% Grimmsnarl, but I also know Grimmsnarl is going to be it for Fairy as well. Shit. Is it the other Urshifu? Is it Hisuian Samurott, or is it Obstagoon? It might be Hisuian Samurott, low-key. That's tough. Yo, what's up, Neon? What's up, Neon? Twitch chat's always just right out of my fucking peripherals. It's so annoying. I need to figure out the thing that Matt has for reading chat. It combines them so much better than the combined one that I have. The combined one that I have is so inconsistent that I don't even use it because sometimes chats just won't show up on it. I'm high-key stalling. Shit. I want to give it to Obstagoon because it's kind of because I always thought Hisuian Samurott was like they could have changed so much more, but I already like Samurott so much, and I'm pretty confident I have Samurott over Obstagoon, though I'm not 100% sure. You know what? But we'll give it to Obstagoon. I think it deserves it. Starter is Hisuian Typhlosion for sure. This is the first gen to not get any starters to make it. It's a relatively weak starter trio. All right, gimmick forms. I mean, I don't know if I want to count regional forms, because if we do, then it's probably Hisuian Zoroark. I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna count. I'm not gonna count them because it's definitely Mega Phalanx. Favorite legendary is it's between Eternatus and Urshifu. It's probably Eternatus though. And then my favorite of these Pokemon is it's definitely Dragapult. 1000% Dragapult. All right, final generation chat. Gen 9. Favorite normal type is Blood Moon Ursaluna, 1000%. Favorite fire type? See, for Fire and Ghost, I know one of them's gonna be Ceruledge, and one of them's gonna be Skeleturge. It doesn't really matter which is which. But we'll do Ceruledge. Water type. It's Dondozo. Grass type. Hydrapple, for sure. Electric type. It's got to be Miraidon, right? There's only one way you should love me. All right, hold on. We're going to hold off on this for a moment. Me and my friends were just playing Don't Panic. It's just Turbulence. I don't even know what that is. Ice type. Okay, this is tough between Cetitan and Baxcalibur. I liked Baxcalibur, and I really liked Cetitan. It was usually a Cetitan play. But I like Baxcalibur a lot more now because its Mega is really tough. So, I'm not entirely sure which route I want to go. Ah, man. The Mega Baxcalibur really throws me for a loop here. We'll go Cetitan. Fighting type, it's gotta be Great Tusk, right? It's between Great Tusk and Annihilate. It's probably Great Tusk for me. Poison, I do like Revavroom a lot, but I think I'm probably gonna give it to Clodsire. Ground type. Oh, low key. I like that. Flying. It's definitely Iron Jug. Iron Juggy. Psychic. It's gotta be Veluza. Oh no. Veluza versus Rabska is rough for me. The demo for the game came out today. Someone's in an ATC tower and another is flying a plane that's going down, and the pilot has to describe the issues, and the ATC has a book with all the problems and has to figure out what the pilot is describing. Wait, that sounds actually really fun. I might have to try that. Yo, what's up, Herobrine? Veluza versus Rabska. I'm gonna go Veluza. Bug. Yeah, it's not Rabska. It's definitely low kicks. Rock. It's gotta be Garganical. Dragon. Let's look at Dark. Dark, yeah. We're going to put Roaring Moon for Dark, not for Dragon. And then for Dragon, it comes to Tatsugiri versus Baxcalibur. I'm going to give it to Tatsugiri, low-key. And go back to Electric. I wanted Iron Thorns to get in there. I don't think Iron Thorns is going to make it, though, because it's definitely Mirite on here. Steel. Oh, it's got to be Archaludon. For sure, it's Archaludon. Fairy, it's got to be Tinkaton. Well, what even competes? Yeah, it's definitely Tinkaton. Starter. See, but we're not counting these guys, but it's Skeleturge. Gimmick form. For a Gen 9 Pokemon, it's only Tatsugiri and Baxcalibur that have Megas. Which one of them has a better Mega? The fact that Tatsugiri's little plate is the shape of the Mega symbol is really sick. I was playing the Stargate mod before. I've never heard of that one. Took me and my friend 10 seconds to start yelling at each other. I mean, that sounds like kind of the point, no? I like that about Tatsugiri. I like that it has all three of them. However, I also really, really, really like that Mega Baxcalibur is being impaled by a giant sword. I'm going to give it to Mega Baxcalibur. You know what? Let me refer back to my my Mega tier list. Yep, I had Mega Baxcalibur above Mega Tatsugiri. W double down, chat. Alright, Legendary. It's got to be Miraidon. And my favorite Pokemon from Generation 9 is, in fact, Ceruledge. Alright. Now we're up to my favorite Pokemon of each type, chat. I have not heard about that, Herobrine. Maybe it's not in America. I don't know, but I've never heard of it. Alright. My favorite normal type Pokemon. Oh, fuck. I was like, oh, Heliolisk is a good contender for that. Oh, Silvally is a good contender for that. But honestly, it's probably between Blood Moon Ursaluna and Hisui and Zoroark. And you know what? I don't know why I acted like this was going to be hard. It's Hisui and Zoroark. Favorite fire type is Charizard. Favorite water type is Feraligatr. Favorite grass type... You know what the problem here is? I think my favorite grass type might be Chestnut. But I did not put Chestnut for grass. That's why it's easier when you double up. It'd be between Chestnut, Decidueye, and Sceptile for sure. They all, oh my god, I was thinking about their shinies. All three of those Pokemon have phenomenal shinies. Yeah, I love Chestnut. Shiny's amazing. Its Mega is incredible. But the Decidueye also has an incredible shiny. Sceptile has an incredible shiny and incredible Mega as well. Although Mega Chestnut's a better Mega than Mega Sceptile, but... I know it's probably not Venusaur, it's not Meganium, it's not Trevenant, it's not Hisui and Decidueye, it's not Hydrapple, and it's not Ferrothorn. And it's not Torterra. We drew blood in the ocean. I think my favorite... Fuck. Pick one. Chill. God damn. I'm thinking. My friend didn't fucking know counterclockwise and clockwise, so he was just saying east to north or west to north. That's hilarious. Fuck, chat. This is tough. This is tough. I think I'm going to go Sceptile. Electric is Electros. That I already knew. Ice is Mamoswine. That I also already knew. Fighting. This could be Chestnut, low key. This is intense. It is intense. Chestnut's a contender. Embor's a contender. I would say Heracross is also a pretty heavy contender. But ultimately, I think I'm going to give that to Chestnut. Sirfetch'd is also a good contender there. Favorite poison type? See, I know I normally... I used to think this was an immediate lock for Toxicroak, but now with Dragalge and Scolipede in the mix, that's really hard. You go for Annihilate. Annihilate is pretty tough. I have a shiny one. His name's Monkey Time. I think it's Scolipede. You don't know the other ones? You don't know Toxicroak? You don't know Nidoking? You don't know Dragalge? Man, missing out. Favorite ground type. See, here's another thing. I think it might be Garchomp. It's either Garchomp or Crocodile. I already know that. Because I don't know if you guys were here. Hold on. I'll pull it back up. I don't know. I don't think any of y'all were in here for this, but Pokemon did a thing. What's it called? With Instagram stickers where you could make like your team of your 6 favorite Pokemon. So, I know the ones before, but the new gens I haven't gotten a hang of them. That's fair. And they made like stickers for every single Pokemon so you could make your team of 6 and post it on your Instagram story. This is what I posted. My favorite Pokemon's Feraligatr, then Charizard, then Greninja, then Haxorus, then Dragapult. Then these 3 I don't know the order for. But the rest of my top 10 is probably Crocodile and Garchomp. And maybe Electros, but I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe Sceptile. Or maybe Chestnut. I don't know. But, point is, 2 of them are ground types. But yeah, I couldn't pick for number 6, because I actually don't know what order I'd put these 3 in. Oh, I just clicked the print screen button instead of F11 because I'm an idiot. I think... Man, Garchomp is so fucking cool. A Fairy-type team would be a nightmare. I know. It's a horrible team composition-wise because... Shit. You got Feraligatr, you got Charizard, you got Greninja weak to Fairy, Haxorus weak to Fairy, Dragapult weak to Fairy, Dragonite weak to Fairy, Tyrantrum weak to Fairy, and then Golisopod. And also, Charizard could Mega Evolve into not resisting Fairy anymore, and Feraligatr could Mega Evolve into being weak to Fairy. I think it's going to be Crocodile. So I don't think I have to change this. I think it's going to be Crocodile over Garchomp. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. I love Crocodile so much. All right, hold on. I'm gonna hold off on it because I know Garchomp's not winning for Dragon already. Flying. Oh my god. I have to pick between Gyarados and Noivern. And Gliscor. I don't think it's Gliscor. Not Zygarde. I love Zygarde, but I have, like... Because of what I was talking about, I tend to like legendaries a little bit less in general. But also, no, I don't like Zygarde more than Crocodile or Garchomp. Definitely not. Gen 2 and Gen 3 is a special place in your heart. That's fair. Gyarados and Noivern, bro. Oh my god. Those are 2 other Pokemon that are really close to my top 10. Oh my god, this is so difficult. I'm skipping it. Psychic. It's between realistically out of these, it's Sigilif, Metagross, and Galarian Slowbro. Man. Okay, let's just keep moving. Bug. See, this is another problem. I have to change things around because I know my favorite bug type is Golisopod. So I guess we'll just double dip for Golisopod. That's fine. Or we could pick a different water type here, I guess, if I want to. Doesn't really make a difference, though. I guess we could put Wishy-Washy. But Golisopod is easily my favorite bug type. Rock. Oh, easily Tyrantrum. Easily Tyrantrum. I just wasn't looking. Ghost. Shit, because you see, double dipping makes it easier for this last round. I don't think any of these are my favorite ghost type, except maybe Skeleturge is up there, but I like Ceruledge more than Skeleturge. Gengar is up there. Giratina is up there. Golurk is up there. But I think my favorite ghost type is either Decidueye or Ceruledge. If you had a time machine to go back in time to go to the year 2000, would you buy Pokemon packs for cheaper? If so, how many would I buy? I would buy as many as I can afford. Yeah, I that's true. I'd invest in Bitcoin. That's true. I'd invest in both, though. I'd spend half my money on Bitcoin and half my money on Pokemon cards, and then travel back. Man, I should have been double dipping the whole time, chat. I fucked myself over here. I really did. I don't know if any of these are my favorite ghost type, because I think it might be Ceruledge. It might be Ceruledge. It might be Decidueye. I think I'm taking Ceruledge over Decidueye, low-key. I totally fucked myself. God damn it. Never doing it this way again, chat. Never again. I love Gengar, too. But I don't think I like Gengar more than Ceruledge. Let's see if any of these are easy without me fucking with shit. Dragon is Haxorus. Dark is Greninja. Steel is Steelix, that I know. Fairy is Grimmsnarl. I also know that. Starters for Alligator. Gimmick form is Mega Charizard X. Legendary is Black Kyurem. Shit, chat. Ultra Necrozma? Nah. I honestly, I don't even know between Ultra Necrozma and Hoopa Unbound. I don't know which one I like more. I love both of them. But I don't think I like them as much as these regular Pokemon between Metagross, Sigilif, and Galarian Slowbro. See, I have sentimental attachment to Galarian Slowbro and Sigilif, but Metagross is just so fucking tough and sick and awesome. You know what? Just because fuck, this is so fucking hard. Just because I want to be different and I appreciate this Pokemon more than everyone else, I'm going to put Sigilif. I want to put Noivern for the same reason for flying, but I'm not entirely sure if I like Noivern more than Gyarados. See, I really don't want to not have Crocodile in here, because Crocodile's a top 10 Pokemon for me, but I think I like Garchomp more than Crocodile. I really do. Man, I like Dragon types too goddamn much. Again, I have a sentimental attachment to Gyarados. Lake of Rage, Shiny Gyarados. But I've always loved Noivern, and both of them have incredible shinies. Gyarados has a really cool fucking Mega Evolution. Chat, this is pissing me off. All right, what's Ghost? Okay? No, Ghost pisses me off. Fuck. This is so bad. Shit. Maybe Golurk? I don't know. Aegislash is awesome. Gengar is awesome, but I really think it might be Ceruledge. All right. We're gonna... I know I like Ceruledge more than Skeleturge, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna switch where they are. It's Ceruledge. Ceruledge is my favorite ghost type. And then this one-on-one is just disgusting. Also, you know what the reality is, chat? There's one Pokemon that was in that top 8 that I showed y'all that isn't in this bottom row. And another double dip would actually solve that issue. So I might just take a little bit of a cop-out. And do that. Sorry, it's a cop-out, but I'm gonna do it. And then favorite Pokemon, I mean, y'all already knew it was for Alligator. Come on now. Okay. One thing though. Okay, chat. You guys can choose actually. Because I have something that I want to do, but if you guys would rather me just go to Cobblemon, then I'm fine with that. We could either go to Cobblemon right now if you guys want, or the thing that I want to do that I think would be cool is I go through what my gym leader team for each type would be. I mean, I make like a Google Doc or something. Thoughts? Also, while you guys decide that, let's... team is just my top 6 Pokemon. I already showed y'all that. We'll go through this. Do that? Okay, I'll do it. After we do this, though. Okay, Regional Bird. Should I base this off of their final evolutions or just off their first forms? Because it's off their first forms, it's probably Wingull. But if it's off their final forms, it's definitely Rookidee, because I love Corviknight. Regional Mammal. Either way you take it, it's Sentret and Furret. Bug is 1,000,000,000% Venipede. Pseudo-Legendary, it is Dragapult, and it always will be. Pikachu clone. Mimikyu doesn't count. I'm saying that right now, chat. Mimikyu doesn't count. But mine has always been Pachirisu. Also, Raichu doesn't count. Favorite evolution is always going to be Jolteon. Favorite fossil is always going to be Tyrantrum. Favorite regional form? Ooh. Oh, fuck. It's probably Hisuian Zoroark, low-key. High-key. It's Hisuian Zoroark. Favorite Gmax, always going to be Blastoise. Favorite baby Pokemon, it's either Mantike or Chingling. It's probably Chingling. Favorite box legendary is going to be Black Kyurem. Favorite mythical? I love Zeraora, but Hoopa Unbound is something else. Favorite Ultra Beast always going to be Naganadel. Favorite Paradox Pokemon is Roaring Moon. Favorite type will always be Dragon. Favorite Pokeball. This is actually hard. I love Gigaton Balls. Why is there a favorite Spinda? It's we'll get to that in a second. I do love Gigaton Balls. I've always loved Luxury Balls. My shiny Charizard that I've had since I was like 7 or 8 years old is in a Luxury Ball, and it's a perfect match for the color scheme. I've always loved Ultra Balls. I've always loved Quick Balls. I think my favorite is either Luxury or Moon Ball, though. Or Premier. Gigaton is also up there. I'm going to go Luxury. Favorite Spinda? Sure, that one. Favorite Vivian is Monsoon. Favorite Alchemy? We'll go G-Max, because Alchemy's kind of lame otherwise. And my favorite... Oh, favorite new evolution. I don't remember this being a thing. I do love Archaludon and Hydrapple. I do love Basculegion. I do love Blood Moon Ursaluna. I don't know if that really counts. I think this is really a Cleavor versus Steelix situation. I do love Kingdra as well, though. It's Steelix. All right, chat. Let's do the thing. Let's go on. I guess I could open up a notepad, and we'll do my gym leader teams for every type. And then I could turn my webcam back on. All right. I am going to pull up Pokemon by type. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. And I am also gonna have my what's it called? I'm gonna have the list that I just made on my screen. Okay. Bulbapedia. Oh no, I don't want a breakdown of Pokemon types. I want Pokemon sorted by type. Sorted by type. You go Bulbapedia. Usually when I'm looking up something obscure, I'll go for the first one that is recommended. My go-to for most things, for level up moves, for stats, move pools in general, stuff like that. Pokemon database, through and through, all day, every day. When I want information on Pokemon locations, it's always Poke-Earth on Cerebi. When I need specifics about when I want to know how move functions, I'll go on Pokemon database, but sometimes it doesn't have specifics of chances and stuff. Then I'll go to Bulbapedia. But I'm a Pokemon database believer. I have Pokemon database bookmarked. If you had a portal which allowed you to only go to 2 places, a world that has no money and everything is free, or a world where you're rich? Well, I'm a socialist, so the first one. The first one, for sure. That's just socialism, pretty much. Oh, you know what? I want to give a breakdown, since we have a lot more people in here than when I started stream. I want to give a quick breakdown of what the plan is for the next couple of days, for those of you who are interested. So before we get into what we're about to do, if everything is free, that would be W. Also, if everything's free, that's good for everybody, not just for me. You know what I'm saying? So, tomorrow is going to be a Pokemon-focused stream, meaning gaming-wise, we're going to be playing either Cobblemon, Legend ZA, or both. And outside of gaming, we're probably going to be doing more shit like this. We are also going to be making a bingo card for things that we think might happen in the Pokemon Presents presentation that is on Friday. We're going to be live 9 a.m. Eastern on Friday, live reacting to the Pokemon Presents. And we're going to be doing our little bingo game, so you guys could join for that. We're going to make that bingo card tomorrow, the day before. But at midnight Eastern, tomorrow night, technically Friday morning, Bruno Mars' album is coming out. We're going to switch over to Twitch and react to that with some of the boys. And that's going to be it for tomorrow. So it's going to be Pokemon Talk, Pokemon Gaming, Cobblemon Gaming, and making a bingo card. And then Bruno Mars, the same night. The following morning, we're going to go live and react to the Pokemon Presents, where I think we're going to get information on Gen 10, maybe see the starters, maybe a release date, because I think it's going to come out this November. Maybe hear something about the next Legends game. I doubt it. I think Pokemon Champions, I'm still thinking is going to shadow drop that day. So if it does, the rest of that stream, we're going to be looking into some of the information about the reveals, but also playing Pokemon Champions. Did I say Legends EA? I said Legends EA, didn't I? I think Pokemon Champions is going to be shadow dropped the day of the presentation. And if it is, we're going to play it that day. We're going to play it right after the presentation, after we look into some of the stuff with the other reveals. And then later on Friday, in the evening, late in the afternoon, or just in the night in general when I normally stream, we're going to be playing more Pokemon Champions, probably with Nate and maybe also with MJ. I did say Pokemon Champions? Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because I was talking really fast. So that's the itinerary. Just Pokemon shit in general tomorrow until midnight Eastern, which then we will listen to the new Bruno Mars album together. And then the next morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, we are live reacting to the new Pokemon Presents, which is going to be about 25 minutes long. We're going to play our bingo game with the bingo cards that we make the night before. We're going to look into the information that gets posted on the websites after the presentation ends. And if they do shadow drop Pokemon Champions, like I am anticipating and praying they do, we are going to be playing that. Anyway, Now that said, now that you guys understand that itinerary, hopefully you guys are interested in joining for those streams. We're gonna do my gym leader team for every single type. Am I gonna buy the new gen game? 1000%. I mean, with Pokemon, you have to fuck up royally for me to not give it a shot. Because I like giving games a fair shot, and Pokemon's my favorite franchise, so I'm charitable with it, more charitable than I should be at times, especially with like Scarlet and Violet. But again, Scarlet and Violet I enjoyed. I wasn't charitable with Sword and Shield, and I never will be. I was mad in the rollout of that game, and then I played through it, and it just wasn't a fun game. That game's Gen 8 is carried by the DLC and the Dex. I should genuinely try Pokemon Tower Defense if you haven't tried. I'm not too keen on tower defense games. I don't think I've ever played a tower defense game, but mainly because from what I've seen from tower defense games, it doesn't really look like my vibe. Pokemon Tower Defense. What about Pokemon Go? What about it? They're definitely going to have announcements about it in the presents, I would imagine. Oh, is it literally just a browser game? Pokemon Go stream? I don't know how I'd be able to set that up, though. Especially without doxing myself. Because I don't have a car to go, like, away from where I live. You know what I'm saying? But Milk, is this just a browser game, Pokemon Tower Defense? Or is this just a bullshit-ass link that I found? I wouldn't say that this is exactly like how our tower defense game would be. It's a bit different. I hate tower defense games, but Pokemon Tower Defense makes it fun. I don't know how to explain it. I'll give it a shot then. I mean, I don't like MOBAs, but I loved Pokemon Unite. It used to be a browser game, but I don't know if it's still available. Okay. I'd be down to look into that. Try it on stream, maybe. Maybe we could do that tomorrow, actually. All right. So. Now, I guess I should pull up the types on my, what's it called? My phone. What about playing an old game called Pokemon Snakewood? I've actually heard of Pokemon Snakewood. I never played it, but I have a pretty big backlog. If I do ever get into playing ROM hacks, there are a few other ones that I want to play first. All right, hold on. I'm just going to get like a good setup for this. Bear with me for 1 sec, chat. All right, so I think oh, that's not the right window. Hold on. 1 sec. That would be Streamlabs. I misclicked. It was a misinput. You calm down. All right. I'm going to make this small. I just need to be able to see it. You guys don't need to see this. Obviously, we just did it. Man, that's tiny. Okay, it's enough for me to be able to discern which Pokemon are which, though. Okay. I think this will suffice. Pokemon sorted by type. What I do is that I have to download it in like a Flash game file from a Discord and play it on Flash. Yeah, that is strange. Up all night, baby. Okay, perfect. Okay. We'll do them in the order that they show up on Pokemon Database. So we'll have normal, fire, water, electric. We're also going to make this bigger, so don't worry. There's 18 types, so if we could do 5, 5, 5, 3, that'd be perfect. Electric, grass. What about playing Pokemon Game Z? It's an official Pokemon game, not ZA Pokemon. Pokemon Z doesn't exist. That's a game that was supposed to come out after X and Y that never came out. All right, after grass is ice, fighting, poison, ground, flying, psychic, bug. The code got leaked? Did it actually? Like, a bunch of stuff from it leaked, like dev logs and stuff. But if the code leaked, I feel like I would have heard about that. No. It was supposed to be like the equivalent to like Pokemon Platinum or Pokemon Crystal or Pokemon Yellow. It was supposed to be the third version for X and Y, but it got scrapped for reasons unbeknownst to me. All right, we got Rock, Ghost. Now this we're double dipping on, chat. Dragon. And we got 3 more. We got Dark Steel Fairy. Dark Steel. The un-OG types. Okay. I'm noticing an issue here with how I did this. Okay, that's much better. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. This is perfect, chat. Okay. What if we did actually? There we go. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Hisuian Zoroark. Definitely there for the normal type team. Okay, so the stipulations here are going to be I can double dip all I want on dual type Pokemon, but no legendaries, which unfortunately I feel like okay, what do you guys think about Silvally, chat? Silvally is technically a legendary Pokemon. According to the Pokemon Company. Lore-wise, it makes sense. There is only one of them. What do you guys think? Should I not include Silvally for my normal type team? Blood Moon, Ursaluna. Okay, I'm noticing a bit of an issue in the amount of space. Don't include it? Okay, I won't. Wait, low-key? Can I get away with just... Oh, no, I really can't. What if I... Okay, hold on. Hear me out, chat. Make it a little bit smaller. And get away with much more space to fit. Is that a good font size? Or do we need bigger? Okay, so Hisuian Zoroark, Blood Moon Ursaluna. What else would make it? Heliolisk would 100% be on this team. I love Heliolisk. It's good? Okay, perfect. I'm actually really happy about this. I think this will be a fun thing to do. These are my gym leader teams. So you got sex appeal. I just want to sex and pills. Um, I like how this looks so far, for sure. For sure. For sure. I think I probably have a Dunsparce, a 3 segment. We're not okay. We're not going to specify though, because it doesn't fit. But I was shiny hunting for a 3 segment to Dunsparce. We would probably have a Megastaraptor. And I'm thinking Ditto. I want to try to have like a Mega on each team, but if we don't, that's not the end of the world, really. My fire type team, we're gonna have Mega Charizard Y because it's a shiny, and I do not fuck with shiny Mega Charizard X at all. And if more than one of the Pokemon can Mega Evolve, in the hypothetical, let's say I'm making a ROM hack where I'm every gym leader and the champion and every Elite Four member and whatever. In that hypothetical, if I have more than one Pokemon that's capable of Mega Evolution, I will say it can Mega Evolve, and then it just kind of comes down to the AI and what it chooses to do in that battle. That's how we're gonna roll. But in general, I don't think that's gonna happen realistically. But we shall see. I know definitely Typhlosion's gonna make that team. Um, man, what other fire types are high up for me? Emboar, maybe. I do fuck with Emboar a lot. Oh, Hisuian Arcanine for sure. Bro, they made so few Pokemon and forms for Legends Arceus, and they went stupid for all of them. Yeah, Milk, I'm definitely going to put Ceruledge on this team too. 100%. Um, I almost want to do Skeledirge, low key. It might just be Skeledirge Emboar. I'm not limiting myself to starters because I don't give a fuck about that, respectfully. What other fire types did I have on my list that I didn't put in the fire slot? I don't think there were that many. I know Hisuian Arcanine was one of them. Okay, you know what I should do? I should scroll through each type. I'm gonna just scroll through all the normal types in case I missed one. That's what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna scroll through the entire types. Shit. Obstagoon's not bad for my normal type team. I don't think Obstagoon beats out any of these guys though. Sorry that I can't like pull this up for you guys to see. Braviary was in my head, but I don't think Braviary makes it. Toucannon, close, but I don't think it quite makes it. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna take Ditto out for Drampa. What do I have for normal for Gen 7? Oh, Silvally, obviously. Okay, I'll think about that replacement. I do I like Ditto more than fucking Drampa? Because that could be another Mega. Which could be kind of cool. I don't know if I like Ditto more than Drampa, but I don't like the idea of Ditto for a gym leader team, I guess. All right, Chandelure was one that was in my head. I'm not sure about Chandelure yet, so I guess I'll do the same thing. I'll just scroll through Doesn't take long to scroll through, because I know normal's the second most common type, and it didn't take me that long to scroll through all of them. Ninetales is a decent one. Infernape, Emboar. Incineroar is pretty cool. I think Emboar definitely makes this list 1000%. We'll say Mega Emboar. I do love Unova Darmanitan. Maybe I should have put that over Chandelure for my Gen 5 Fire type. Alright, we need one more. It's gonna be either Chandelure. Actually, no, I'm stupid. It's probably Skeledirge. Yeah, it's Skeledirge. It's definitely Skeledirge. I like Skeledirge more than Emboar, to be honest. These are not in any particular order. I don't love not having Chandelure or Darmanitan, but I think this is the right list for me. Alright, water. Obviously, we have Mega Feraligatr. And of course, we have Mega Greninja. And of course, we have Mega. We're gonna have a lot of Mega options. We got Mega Golisopod. So realistically, if I were trying to make like my best teams with these, I would run them around strategies. Like I'd have Ninetales on my Fire type team, or Torkoal, most likely Ninetales for Drought. I'd have I love Politoed, but I'd have Politoed on my Water team. But I'm really just trying to think like top 6 favorite Pokemon of each type. That's really what I'm doing right now. I'm not trying to make like teams that would actually be good or hard to beat. I checked, and the website you checked for the Pokemon Tower Defense game works, so you can just play it on the browser now, apparently. I think they brought it back somehow. 3 megas is crazy, stick to 1. See, I don't disagree, but, like, again, they're not all Mega Evolving in the same battle. I'm just saying, like, one of them can Mega Evolve each battle. You know, I don't want to pick one of them, because, like, in any scenario, one could Mega Evolve, especially in a case like Mega Golisopod, because it becomes not a water type, which I think is kind of cool when it Mega Evolves. So, yeah. Yeah. It's just Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. That's why I have at least two on every single team. Just so happens that a lot of the Pokemon that I like happen to have Mega Evolutions. I lucked out. Alright. Blastoise. we might have more. We might have Mega Blastoise and Mega Gyarados on here too, to be honest. Kingdra's a contender. This might just be a team of Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Because we're definitely going to have Mega Blastoise, Mega Gyarados. And think about it, if you're playing in a ROM hack, a hypothetical ROM hack, that has gym leaders that can Mega Evolve one of many different Pokemon, it kind of would be cool if one of the gyms had a gimmick where any of the Pokemon could be the one to Mega Evolve. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it'll end up being all 6, but that's 5 already. I think the last one's going to end up being Kingdra. Yeah, I think the last one's going to be Kingdra for this. If only Kingdra had a Mega. It deserves it. It'd be a hard ROM, though. Yeah, but I think Pokemon games need to be hard. I like Pokemon games when they're hard. Electros is definitely on here. Electivire is definitely on here. I like Raichu. I like Jolteon. I like Ampharos a lot. I like Manectric. I think Luxray's probably on here. Magnezone is definitely on here. Magnezone. Luxray. Oh, silly me. Mega Electros, obviously. Heliolisk might make a second appearance. I think Toxtricity would be on here. Low-key Toxtricity. I guess it has a space the way they do it in the game. Doesn't really matter, though. We'll just put Toxtricity. I do love Toxtricity. And low-key chat, hear me out. I know it's a mythical Pokemon, but it's the kind of mythical where canonically it's just a very rare Pokemon. Zeraora. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. It's my second favorite mythical. No, it'd be ridiculous to include it, though. We'll do... It'd be really ridiculous to give myself Mega Zeraora. We'll do Heliolisk. Oh, first one with only one Mega. Grass, we're definitely going to have Mega Sceptile in that bitch. We're definitely going to have Mega Chestnut in that bitch. We'll have Decidueye in there for sure. Oof. W back crack. Pause. Who else could run a Mega Meganium? Maybe. I do like Meganium quite a bit. Or Venusaur. I do like Hydrapple a lot. I feel like Grass is it's generally like there's not as many absolute bangers in Grass. Let's go through the list. Venusaur is a contender. Meganium's a contender. Ludicolo, Breloom. Maybe not Ludicolo as much. Breloom, though. Torterra. Trevenant. Yeah, Hydrapple's definitely on here. Hydrapple. Fuck with Hydrapple heavy. Shit. I think Breloom. I think it's Breloom. And probably Torterra. Ice. Mamoswine. Probably Lapras. Man, Ice is also relatively weak, huh? There aren't too many Ice types that I love. Let's see. Probably Alolan Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales. Give me Frostmoth. Give me... Who else did I see that I like? Hisuian Avalugg was a good one. Yeah, we'll do Hisuian Avalugg. And then perfect, because we still keep a Mega Baxcalibur. The region with these gym leaders is going to spawn one badass MC. Yeah. I mean, goddamn. Better be a badass if you're going to take on all this shit. That is a non-negotiable. I'm taking this fucking band-aid off my finger. I have like a little ass cut on my finger. It's probably fine. Damn, that bitch healed quickly. It's pretty closed up. Alright, fighting. You already know. Give me Mega Chestnut again. Give me Toxicroak. Give me Galarian. Oh, wait. Give me Surfetched. Yes, sir. Like Lucario Nihilate. I don't know if those make my top 6, to be honest. Oh, Heracross, 1000%. But you know what? Not Mega Heracross. I don't like Mega Heracross very much. I think it's very powerful, but I do not like it. It is ugly. Probably Komodo. Mega Heracross looks cool though, like a beetle. I mean, regular Heracross already looks like a beetle. I think the thing is, with Mega Heracross, I don't like that they made the front part of the horn look like a big ass nose. If they moved that to its forehead, I would love Mega Heracross. But the fact that it looks like a really long nose just throws me off, and I'm not a fan. Loki, the last one might just be another repeat with Mega Emboar. To be honest. I do like Emboar a lot. Great Tusk is cool too, but I mean, realistically, I don't think any of them are going to make my top 6, but if they do, Paradox Pokemon really don't make sense to have on a team like this, unfortunately. Poison. Give me Toxicroak again. Toxicroak. Give me Galarian. Galarian Slowbro. Give me fucking... Actually, you know what? I should scroll through fighting just to be safe. I forgot to do that for fighting. I think I'm probably chilling with my selections, but it'd be good to give it a scroll. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay. Poison. Venusaur maybe. Nidoking maybe. Oh, Gengar 1000%. Mega Gengar. Billion% Mega Gengar. Maybe Galarian Slowking as well. I do like both of them a lot. Scolipede, obviously. Mega Scolipede. I literally said Scolipede is my favorite poison type. Maybe even over Toxicroak. Probably. Mega Dragalge. Definitely. I love Dragalge. And then, do I give it to Venusaur? Do I give it to Nidoking? Might be another Toxtricity low-key. Nidoking or Toxtricity? You'd go Nidoking? I do love me some Nidoking, but I also love me some Toxtricity. Fuck. They're both really fucking cool Pokemon. I'd probably go... I'm leaning Toxtricity, but I'm not confident. I'm gonna go with Toxtricity. Ground. If Nidoking doesn't make the ground team, I'm gonna switch Toxtricity for Nidoking, though. I think that's how I'm gonna go about it. Alright, ground. Mega Garchomp, come on now. Crocodile, Mamoswine, good shout. Mamoswine for sure makes that cut. Flygon maybe, Golem maybe. Tyrantrum's a rock type, not a ground type. Oh, Steelix, obviously. Tyrantrum would be better if it was Dragon Ground than if it was Dragon Rock, low-key. You used to call my phone on a Friday night. Rhyperior, true. Rhyperior. Alright, then who have I not put in here yet? Golem's not in here yet. Wooper's not in here yet. Ooh, Blood Moon or Saluna. That's a good point, Milk. That's a really good point. No Flygon is kind of crazy. I don't know if Swampert makes the cut for me. Aggron's also a rock type, not a ground type. I don't know if Nidoking's gonna make this cut, to be honest. Flygon. Does Blood Moon or Ursaluna make that cut for me? No, I mean, I know what you meant. When you put a middle stage, I know what you're talking about. I think Ursaluna makes the cut. Then is it Rhyperior? Or Flygon? Or Golem? Oh, fuck. I like Golem more than most people. I'm gonna give it to Flygon, which means we are gonna put Nidoking in the Poison team because Toxtricity is already in the Electric team. All right, flying. Mega Charizard Y. Come on now. My Charizard's been my ace for a long time because I've had it since 2013, and I've had the same Charizard. He's getting as much action as he can. Mega Charizard Y. Mega Dragonite. Mega Gyarados, although, again, this is another one that evolves out of being that type. Probably Noivern. Maybe Gliscor. Corviknight. Oh, good shout, actually. Corviknight might make that cut. It could be a G-Max Corviknight. I'm not doing that, though. I don't give a fuck about that. It might be, honestly, it might be Corviknight, Gliscor. The only other one that I'm looking at that I think might snag one of those spots or has potential to is Salamence, and I don't think Salamence beats either of those out. Corviknight and what was the other one that I was just saying? Gliscor. I like that. All right, Psychic. We're going to have Mega Metagross, 1000%. We're going to have Sigilif, 1000%. We're going to have Galarian Slowbro. We're going to have... Ooh. Not too many Psychic types that I have rated incredibly high. If anybody in chat has 2 monitors, on your second monitor, could you open the stream again and pause it on my completed type chart thing that I did earlier so you guys have a good point of reference? I don't have Gardevoir ranked that high, though. Gardevoir only won in Fairy for Gen 3 because it didn't have a lot of competition. I'm not a massive Gardevoir fan. TBH. I think maybe Delphox makes it. Throw in a Mega Delphox, perhaps. We'll throw in Galarian Slowking. Mega Delphox. That's 5. I need 1 more. Maybe Xatu. I don't know. I feel like that's weirdly high. I've always appreciated that Pokemon. I didn't think it would be in my top 6 Psychic types. Are there really not that many Psychic types that I give a shit about? I'm trying to look at all the other types to see if there are any Psychic types in there. Like, there's Hisuian Braviary, which is pretty cool. Oh, you know what? I just realized I haven't been looking at the fucking type lists since Poison. Let's hit a scroll on them real quick. Why do I keep forgetting to do that? Still not entirely confident about putting Flygon over Golem, but I think Golem's definitely going to make the Rock team, so I'm fine with that. It's been over twice. Oh, also, you did mention Swampert. I'm starting to think that Swampert might be that high. Yeah, I like both of the Galarian Slows a lot. I like regular Slowbro. I don't like regular Slowking, but I love their Galarian forms. I low-key might even have Swampert. Swampert over Flygon. I'll have to think about that. I'm not sure about that. But let me scroll through the rest of the ground type. Torterra, I don't think makes that cut. The fact that Rhyperior, I feel like it can't be Flygon because I feel like I probably have Rhyperior over Flygon. Oh, Gliscor also. I just put for flying. Didn't put for that. Oh, I know. Okay, I did put Crocodile. I was about to say, if I didn't put Crocodile, I'm an idiot. Oh, all right, I found it. It's gonna be Golurk. It's definitely gonna be Golurk over all those. What was I saying? I was saying Swampert. Yeah, it's Golurk. 1000% Golurk. Yeah, for sure. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything else. Nope. Okay. Gonna re-go through flying just to make sure. Scyther does not beat those guys out, although I do like Scyther quite a bit. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Oh no, I'm not. Dragonite is there. I was about to say, did I not put Dragonite for flying? I did. I'm not that stupid. Staraptor. Not above those guys. Sigilif, I don't know if Sigilif cracks that, but Sigilif is on Psychic, so I don't really mind if something that I don't like as much as it makes the flying type team. Although I might have Sigilif over Gliscor, I'm not sure. Okay. Now let's go through Psychic. See if I'm missing anything. We got Mega Metagross, Sigilif, Galarian Slowbro, Galarian Slowking, Mega Delphox. Ooh, Alolan Raichu. I might put Alolan Raichu in there. That's not a bad one. I don't hate Alolan Raichu being in there. Reuniclus is really good as well. Yeah, it's between Reuniclus and Alolan Raichu. I'll probably go Alolan Raichu over Reuniclus. Bug, Mega Golisopod, Cleavor, Heracross, Mega Scolipede. Bug. Escavalier's pretty cool. Shedinja, obviously. Shedinja has to make that. Dahoy. And honestly, it could be Mega Scizor, low key. Oh no, it's Armaldo. It's gonna be Armaldo. Rock. Tyrantrum. Bastiodon. Hisuian Arcanine. Cleavor is gonna make this list as well. Cleavor is awesome. Is Armaldo also gonna make this? Mayhaps. Probably Rhyperior. And maybe Garganical. I don't know if I like them more than Armaldo, but I just don't like the idea of having two bug rock types on the bug and rock teams. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we don't even have a Mega on the rock team. Let's zoom through again. Bug, let's just scan what we got. Fortress didn't make it. That's fine. I like Fortress not as much as those dudes. Escavalier didn't make it. I don't think I like Escavalier as much as these dudes. Vikavolt, same case. Araquanid, same case. Centiskorch, same case. Okay. Bug went smoothly. Let's see Rock. Oh, Golem's not even on here. Now I look like a fucking idiot. I don't know if I have Garganical over Rhyperior. I might have to swap that. Golem is obviously gonna make the rock type team. There's Mega Tyranitar. Oh, Aggron. Obviously. Stupid. And you know what? We'll do Mega Aggron, even though it Mega evolves out of being a rock type. Obviously. So yeah, Rhyperior versus Golem is rough, but I think I'm gonna go with Golem. I have Bastiodon in there, yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, next is Ghost. It's gonna be a Ceruledge move. It's gonna be a Mega Gengar. It's gonna be a Dragapult. So easily a Dragapult. That's my favorite Ghost type. Oh, I just realized that I put Ceruledge as my favorite Ghost type on the fucking list because I only put Dragapult in Dragon and not Dragon and Ghost. I like Dragapult more than Ceruledge. Dragapult's my favorite Ghost type. So much so that I'm putting it on top. I'm never double dipping again with that fucking list if I ever do it again. Alright, I think Mega Golurk is probably gonna make the cut here. Hisuian Zoroark's definitely gonna make the cut here. Ooh, Aegislash. Decidueye. Let's see. Decidueye. Ooh, does Aegislash beat Golurk for me? It used to. I don't know if it does now. I love Basculegion. I don't think it makes the cut. Yeah, I don't think Aegislash is making this list. I think it's gonna be Golurk. I don't know why I used to not be like a Golurk believer, but Golurk is such a fucking cool Pokemon. I love Golurk now. Golurk has shot up my list so fucking much. Yeah. Golurk's beating out Basculegion and Aegislash for me. Golurk made ground. You're gonna have fun with Dragon. Should I save it for last? No, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Dragon. We're gonna have Haxorus. We're gonna have Dragapult. We're gonna have this one I can do immediately. We're gonna have Tyrantrum. We're gonna have Mega Dragonite. We're gonna have Mega Garchomp, and then lastly on the Dragon types, who should we put last? Could be Kingdra, could be Noivern, could be Dragalge. Let's scroll through Dragon types and see. Oh, obvious. This is so obvious. Mega Charizard X. Had to. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. I told you, Charizard's getting as much screen time as he can. Alright, Dark. Mega Greninja. Crocodile. Dark types. Let's see. Oh, Hydreigon's definitely on there. I think regular Zoroark probably makes that. But that might be subject to change. Grimmsnarl. Oh my god, obviously Grimmsnarl. Incineroar, Tyranitar. Low key, I think Roaring Moon, but I don't know if I want to put a Paradox. Chad, is it bad if I put a Paradox? Because I really kind of want to. It's my fucking stream. I can do whatever the fuck I want, but... Obstagoon. I don't think Obstagoon's that high up. I would definitely do Tyranitar or Incineroar before Obstagoon. I don't know if I have Tyranitar over Zoroark though. I was just considering that for a second. I'm not sure. Are we anti Paradox Pokemon for this chat? Because if we are, it's actually low-key easier. Anti-Paradox? Okay, I'm fine with that. That makes it a little bit easier for me anyway. Because then I can have Zoroark, Grimmsnarl, and then it's just between Incineroar and Tyranitar. It's probably Tyranitar for me. I do love Incineroar, though. Mega Tyranitar. Tyranitar didn't even make my rock team, did it? Should it have? Low key? Do I have Tyranitar over Golem? I don't know. Chat, I like Golem too much, I think. I think there's a reason people don't normally like Golem as much as I do. Hisuian Samurai's probably not that high on my list, to be honest. I appreciate you for checking, for referencing it back. Okay, maybe the strategy is to get rid of Aggron, but I like the idea of having the Pokemon that Mega Evolves outside of it being the correct type. And out of these 6 Pokemon, Golem is definitely my least favorite of them. The fact that Golem wouldn't make either team would kind of hurt my soul a little bit, to be honest. But it shouldn't be on the ground team because I do definitely like those 6 more. I'm gonna give it to Tyranitar over Golem. Unfortunately, can we get some Fs or O7s in the chat for Golem? All right, 2 left. Steel. Mega Steelix. Steelix is my favorite steel type. Obviously, we're gonna have Mega Aggron. Obviously, we're gonna have Mega Metagross. Let's see. Maybe Magnezone. Maybe Scizor. Bastiodon, for sure. Oh, Aegislash, definitely. The fact that there's no Mega Aegislash baffles me. I thought they were going to do Mega Aegislash X and Y. I'm not a huge Hisuian Goodra fan. I don't dislike it, but I definitely like the original more. Okay, does this go to Corviknight or Archaludon or Magnezone? It's between. I'm not gonna give it to Magnezone because Magnezone made Electric. I don't want to do Melmetal because it's a mythical. Feels like cheating. Same reason I didn't do Zeraora for Electric. Hmm. I'm gonna go Archaludon. Yeah, Melmetal's a mythical. I do like Archaludon though. Archaludon's fucking sick. Fairy. I don't even know if there's 6 fairy types I like, to be honest. Grimmsnarl. Mega Altaria. Those are definitely my top 2. Alolan, Ninetales, Tinkaton. Maybe Azumarill. I don't know about Azumarill though. Okay, we're in territory where there are no fairy types left that are like a Pokemon that I like enough to like catch, train, and use online in mainline Pokemon games, which I didn't think would exist for any type, but if it were one and you told me to guess which one it would be, I would say fairy. So let's see which of the fairy types that I don't particularly love are my favorite though. Definitely Azumarill. Possibly Gardevoir, maybe Togekiss though. Yeah, Togekiss. All right, chat. There it is. My gym teams for every type of Pokemon. 3 of which include my Charizard. Had to sneak him in. Oh, you know what, low-key? Wait a minute. Chat. Thoughts, chat? All right. Oh man, I did not think I'd be live doing bullshit for 2.5 hours, but this has been fun. Shit, I'm debating. Do we end so I could get a decent amount of sleep? Do I play Cobblemon for a little bit? What are y'all thinking, chat? Cobblemon can wait. Sleep is more important. W chatter, very very selfless of you. I appreciate that. I'll probably just chill for half an hour ish then before I 100% call it a night. Shake off the light blasting in my face before I head straight to bed. I've been playing Soul Silver a lot recently. I'm trying to get as many ribbons as possible on my Feraligatr, my shiny Feraligatr. The only one that I've decided I'm going to forfeit is the Wi-Fi battles for the Battle Frontier because they're kind of broken. But the rest of them, the rest of the Battle Frontier I'm doing. I did the single battles. It was a nightmare. I'm in the middle of the double battles. It's not as bad. I'm on my second attempt. My first attempt I lost in like 25 battles. I'm 35 battles in right now, so I need another 15 to beat it. So I might do that before I go to bed. But yeah, we did get a Scyther actually. We did finally find a Scyther in Cobblemon. Try tower defense for the last 30 minutes? I'm not opposed to that. I could open it up. Actually, I shouldn't Google anything on screen. You never know. Okay. Which one is it? Is it just the first one? I'm a fucking caveman. Hoo hoo. Ooga booga 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 ooga booga. Hoo hoo. Oh, so there are 3 different games? Or is it Pokepath Tower Defense? Start with the first. Okay. Is this going to be really loud? It's a trilogy game. Okay. It is going to be really loud? Okay, we'll see if it's a problem. Okay, it's not too bad. I have my audio off for you guys, so you're welcome. We're gonna turn the music off. Okay. Let's try it. I have to create an account? Why am I making an account for a tower defense game? Okay. Give me Charmander. Drowsy hypnosis. Hypnotize these rats. Okay, Rattata, listen up. When we snap our fingers, you will invade that lab and grab all the rare candy you can find. It's all going according to plan. The boss said it would all work out, but first we have to create an entrance. Right. Got that covered. Go, Voltorb, use explosion to make an entrance. Voltorb. Right as Arcanine, I think. I have a guess as to what happened. I think the Voltorb exploded. That's a lot of rare candies. Why do you just have them in a pile? Drag your Pokemon from storage spot to your current team. Okay. To battle, drag your Pokemon to a free spot on the map. Once out battling, you can tap on its profile to level it up or change its attack. You can return or relocate your Pokemon by dragging it. To capture a Pokemon, simply drag the Pokeball to a weak Pokemon. Okay. Damn. Oh. What the hell? I want to spend to level up. What the hell? Do I have to? Seems like I have to. It's not even letting these guys get low for me to catch them. Hello? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh, W. Gary. Okay. Oh, okay. It's Ash. It's probably not Ash. It's not Ash. You switch moves while in battle, and you protect rare candies, and your Pokemon get experience by defeating Pokemon. You get money to level up or buy items. Okay. Nobody answered the phone when you called the cops? Yo, what's up, Noah? What's up, Noah? What the hell? Okay. It's a little jank, the zooming feature, I guess. Pick him up. I don't have to I'm not level up. You're bitching myself. You get a Pidgey. Oh, wait, you're not low. Type. I just want to catch a Pidgey, bro. Damn, bro. Turn down game volume. It's too loud. Hold up. Menu. Hello? How do I resume it? There we go. We'll just turn the sounds off because it is loud. You have to switch moves for them to use a different move. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Oh, that's cool. What the hell? This is really something, man. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. It does feel like a little bit like tower defense games that I played. It's definitely better, but it's still definitely not my favorite format for a game. I don't think that has any impact on it in a vacuum, but I don't know. It's not my favorite. It feels less like a tower defense, more like kind of like Fire Emblem type combat, which I've never been particularly a fan of. I bet it was funny. I had no fucking clue what was happening half the time. I probably looked lost as hell, bro. Alright, I do appreciate the recommendation. Maybe I'll try one of the newer ones. Maybe I'll be missing out on lore, but maybe they're a little more optimized. I don't know. But we'll see. I'll look into it. But yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do for today. Oh damn, I haven't been live that long. I guess I started stream later than I was initially planning to. I was probably lagging because I didn't have the graphics acceleration on. That's just a setting I have to do on Opera, but in order for it to switch, I'm pretty sure I have to restart Opera, which would include closing all of my tabs, which I really don't want to do while I'm live. So, yeah. Someone is roaming and walking around. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'll look into those for sure. Alright, I think we'll probably wrap it up here. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. But, just make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I know most of the people who are in here already are subscribed, but if you aren't, make sure to. And if you are subscribed in any future streams, make sure to like the stream because it helps more than you would think. So, WStream as always, I appreciate it, Milk. I will hopefully see you tomorrow, and even more hopefully see you on Pokemon Day, but obviously that's in the morning, so people's schedules might get in the way of that. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoy. We have some fun streams planned for tomorrow and for Friday morning. That is all I have for you today, so I will see all of you tomorrow.